So when I think of a wilderness, I think of a beautiful Eden with a garden and maybe a swing seat, and turn it into a kind of mini break with God. But this Lent, I've been thinking about more of an urban wilderness, a retreat space that is right in the middle of the urban buildings. And also thinking about how it can be a wilderness of the heart. So as I've walked through the urban wilderness, I've started to look for signs of life, and I notice amazing weeds in the pavement cracks and signs of life where there really shouldn't be signs of life. And this urban wilderness also makes me think of the night before Jesus was crucified. He was in an urban wilderness and he was on his own. Even his great friend Peter said, "No, I don't know this man." 3 times he said, "No, I don't know this man." Jesus was right on his own. So thinking of the night and the urban wilderness, I went out with the street pastors in Winchester, and this is what I found. It's just after midnight and we've been out with the street pastors, and I do notice that the urban wilderness is also a place of a deep conversation. There are many deep conversations that happen, perhaps through a bit too much alcohol, but yet it is the place where sometimes the heart is unburdened. So the place of the deep conversation, but also the place of great kindness, and of course the ultimate saving act of all, that great kindness and hope that comes through God, through the sacrifice of Jesus. The communion service tells us that he opened his arms of love on the cross. And I do like to notice what I find when I'm in my urban wilderness. Look at this. So I wrote a prayer for our wilderness time. And it goes like this, as I look for the signs of hope. Because in my urban wilderness, I notice that I perhaps set structures around me to protect me. Maybe I'm overfaced by the need that there is, or even I just find myself alone in the crowd. So here is my urban wilderness prayer. My prayer is that I know that you are here too, Lord. I notice, Lord, that I can still breathe in this wilderness, and that there are many colours and signs of life coming through the cracks in the pavement. Thank you for the peace of your presence. Amen.